Hey, hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Hades. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are still trying to get 100% of the achievements in Hades. And part of that is leveling up all of our keepsakes along the way. Today we're going to be taking a look at the broken spear point after taking damage, become impervious to damage for 1.25 seconds. Refreshes every 7 seconds. To accompany that, we're going to go in with... You know, we've never really used the aspect of Talos. I mean, we have, but we never really used the aspect of Talos. I have a ton of these bloods. Let's just do that. Let's go in with the aspect of Talos. So, it has a magnetic uppercut that pulls enemies in towards me. We've done exactly one run with this build, and it was really, really fun. We need 14 heat to get by. We could turn on some damage control. Middle management would be fine. And then benefits package, 15 heat, nice and easy. Nothing to it, dude. Nothing to it. We have a 7-minute tight deadline, so we do want to kind of move through these areas if we can, but the fists are very, very fast weapons.
Then. Our house is not so great in size, thus boundaries must be set. I shall refrain from entering your chambers, as you shall never again try to enter mine.
He doesn't want me going in his room? I thought he wanted me to do that. I'm getting some really mixed signals here, Pop. Ew.
Oh, you little Hades, it is I, the greatest of your uncles, here to aid you in your daringest escape attempt. And I do admire your persistence.
Actually, the last person I wanted to see. We've done some Poseidon fist builds in the past, and they were just terrible. I was constantly moving enemies away from me. So I put it on my special. With the special, I at least pull the enemy in and then hit him with the sucker punch. You know what I mean? The sucker punch is then once again throwing them away because of the knockback effect. But at least, hey, they're coming in a little bit closer, you know? Buying us a few steps. I mean, I guess we still have to step after. Yeah, I really didn't want Poseidon for my first boon. I gotta be honest. It's kind of a bit of a fucking letdown. However, if we can get some good Daedalus hammer upgrades for the special, that could be fun. All things considered, we really haven't done very many special fist builds. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty convenient.
I feel stronger.
Doom could be fine. Chaos could be better. Chaos could increase our special damage. Nyx is here.
And then suddenly return to life within your father's residence. Perhaps it is akin to when I first gained consciousness so long ago. Perhaps I too had just expired only to reawaken.
Once again, these are kind of lame. Dashing Strike is good, and if we get a good attack, that could be great. Every time we cast, we lose 5 HP. I think that is totally fine.
Should be worth it soon enough.
Hey, Nyx.
Go forth, bearing the mark of chaos.
Will do. Let's go ahead and grab the health on the left side. This will help us to be a little tankier for the fights to come. My rule of thumb used to be 250 health for the Hades fight. That's what I wanted to have. Especially with melee weapons, I feel like that's still a pretty good number to shoot for. However, if we're impervious to damage every time we take damage, we shouldn't really need that much HP.
Should keep me going.
We're gonna pick up some gold here in this next room after we say hi to Boldy. Hey, bud.
Hey, Boldy. How's everything of late?
Great, good, good to hear.
There. Thanks for asking, Prince.
I'm gonna go with
You go.
the gold.
Cheers, mate.
And I didn't even bother checking what was through the store. Mini boss.
Megara.
Fine, Mercer.
Tombstone. Just great.
Nice. I was able to dash in and get the first 2 hits to remove those blue health bars. Called in Meg. Ew, hey, Poseidon. Oh, good. I'm just going to take the Razor Shoals. I don't want my knockback also pushing enemies away. We're going to take the Darkness for the extra 5 health, as well as the currency. I actually need like 1,000 Darkness right now. It's actually on the plate, on the table.
May I help you?
We need it. Those first skulls had illusions come out with them. You can always tell the real skull because it will not be, like, dimmed. It'll be fully visible, not transparent at all.
Not yet.
Can we buy some health from this? We sure can. $258. I don't want a boon.
I don't think so.
Daedalus hammer for sure we'll take. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. All things considered, this isn't going too bad at all. I did step on a trap there. Took some damage, but hey, then we became immune to damage. You know, that's one thing I think I could turn on with the Pact of Punishment and then forget about it. The increased trap damage. However, it does... Ooh, we already have one dashing strike upgrade. Now we can get breaching cross, which makes it so we can penetrate armor. This is the final shop here. It only took us 2 minutes and some change to make it through. Aphrodite punch could be good. It rolled really poorly. Any chamber rewards are worth more, so bonus life gain. Your dash deals damage where you end up inflicting weak. You know what? Let's take that.
All worked up.
And I'm gonna hold out for maybe a Zeus. Maybe we'll re-roll some doors up ahead. We do have 8 re-rolls. Oh, is that the mid shop? Oh shit!
Good.
That was the mid shop. Oh, this could be fun. For some reason, I thought we zoomed through the entire level. I'm working on fixing my sleep schedule. I've been waking up at like 3 fucking p.m. It's been pretty bad. So I might be a little tired. Who would have guessed that? Who would have guessed?
Sometimes I think that you're quite different than most all the others here, darling. And then you go and do something like this.
Something like this.
She'll get over it.
I kind of wanted to leave the food on the ground there. Kind of upset that we had to pick that up. Let's just pull this guy over to me. Oh, that's so cool. With the Pact of Punishment interaction, giving these guys the bonus effects, we can actually use our weapon to single out, rather, the real enemy and draw them towards us. That's really cool. We could just totally skip the illusions.
Love and jealousy go hand in hand, don't they, dearest? Although the former is much more pleasant.
I really don't want to get my attack to be weak. After you take damage, damage flows around you and inflict weak. We would also become immune to damage when we do that. Oh, this might be fun with an immune build. You'd have to kind of get it going first, or a revenge build. You could be immune to damage while also doing revenge damage. That could be fun. Fine, I'll take the weak. Fine. Nothing I really want from Dionysus. Let's just go ahead and head into the shop. We have 200 gold. I don't really want anything from Demeter. What could she give us? Her call would be okay.
Just what I need.
And she didn't do that. Okay. We might just go for the revenge damage here. And I think that's fine. We'll top off our health. We shouldn't need to. This shouldn't be that big of a deal, but we had the money to spend, so let's go ahead and do it. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left on the clock. So we are well ahead of the timer right now.
How about we go once more for old time's sake?
Okay. We're just gonna hit her with the casts. I can't remember if my mirror is set up to deal more damage to cast inflicted enemies or if I'm just slowing her down. I actually don't recall what I have it set to. We've been doing a lot of runs where we were trying to stay safe, so it might be set to just slowing enemies. Which certainly doesn't hurt here. If she hits us, she's also going to be hit with the revenge damage from Demeter, which is going to slow her with that maximum 10 stacks as well. Yeah, dude, that wasn't bad at all. This is smooth sailing, dude.
Every time.
Not every time. I think you've gotten me before. But yeah, if I was a betting man, Meg, I wouldn't be betting on you to win this fight anytime soon. 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock means we're looking at just under, just over 10 minutes in the next area. We're going to keep this keepsake on. 40 more encounters to level it up, so that's going to be a little while. You know what? Let's sell the Frozen Touch. Kind of regret buying that. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You know what's better? Money to buy better things. All right, through the next door, the first boss we encounter is Hermes. I would love additional movement speed. I would love increased attack speed. Side hustle would be great. Hermes has nothing but good things for me to pick up here. He better not give me his fucking legendary. That has to do with Cass. I don't want it. Yo, that guy was not coming over here. I'm trying to death grip these guys across the lava so I don't have to go over there. I don't want to take lava damage, dude. Luckily for me, they like leaping in. Chilling.
Right on time.
Well, here we go again.
Here we go again. Sturdy is actually great for us too. Just that burst of movement speed every time we dash can be really, really valuable.
Course is set.
Now, if we get the Ambrosia upgrade, this is actually a pretty decent setup. I'm still not crazy about my special, but all my boon qualities are pretty bad. So let's see what she upgrades. Hopefully our attack. Oh,
So good.
okay. Razor Shoals was upgraded. What was the other one? Sorry, I'm also trying to keep moving. The other one was Sturdy. Okay. Doesn't increase our damage output at all. But we're certainly okay.
How many now?
Tried to get a cast off on this guy. It worked! Yeah, we're able to apply our privileged status buff, no problem. We just have to hit, we have to dash around, which we're doing all the time, and then just hit with our special one time. And then anytime we do that, the enemies are going to be taking 40% damage. They're going to be dealing less damage because of the weakened status, and they're going to be taking damage over time from the Razor Shoals. So this is actually not a bad... Oh, I guess I don't even need a dash. I forgot we have weakness on our attack, which we could get rid of, but double knockback with this particular setup seems terrible. Let's go with Breaking Wave. I don't think we'll get too much use out of it because we're pulling enemies towards us. Although we could try to position for that. I think it would be fine. This is one of my least favorite rooms in the entire game. It is notoriously big and enemies spawn on both sides. And when I'm doing timed runs, it makes me really salty. Really salty. However, this shouldn't be that bad. A few witches on the other side. They are peppering in some projectiles here and there. Hey, did that count as a wall impact? Trying to pull him in just to knock him back. Hey, there we go. We got one. At the end of the day, we can leave here and know we at least got one. Switching over to Artemis instead of Aphrodite here. The reason for that, support fire with fists is incredible. Being able to attack this fast and also shoot out projectiles this fast is amazing. Also, when you consider how fast we're attacking, there is certainly an advantage to making all of our attacks be able to crit. Now, they won't crit for a ton of damage. It won't be anything too insane. But still, when we're throwing this many punches, throwing a crit in here and there certainly is not a bad thing to do. We got the variation of the boat where we get a mini boss to fight. It's not 3 waves. It's just waves while the boss is up. That's pretty rare for me. I don't encounter that too often.
All right, Zagreus.
Knocked it out, though. Knocked it out, no problem. So let's go ahead and pick up pressure points. It's a 2% chance to crit on everything. We will embark to the next level, picking up gold. We have 296. So we're actually decently wealthy for this stage of the game. We can buy some boons in the next shop. That's really all I care about. Boons and health are on lockdown, so we're good to go. Chaos at the top here. Interesting. That chaos is going to be very close to the boss itself. We should be mindful of that if we want to pick up one of these boons. Maybe we'll see what the doors have to offer. Although chaos could still increase my special damage, and that would be pretty meaningful. That's the last shop.
Going in.
So fuck it, I guess. Special deals more damage every time we cast, lose health. That's fine. We're not casting. Felt really slow there. Just because I'm used to moving with Sturdy.
Glad you're still in one piece.
Support fire? Yes, dude! dude. Fuck yes. Lerny is not gonna know what hit him. Lerny's not gonna know. Just don't use our casts. We're chilling.
Hiss once if you think you're going to lose. Ah, damn it.
He hissed. He did. He did that. Need to make sure I'm weaving in specials.
Your dust.
For that privilege status bonus, but our damage is pretty good so far. Don't move too much. Just let me get some clean hits in here. This fucking neck is sitting on the... sitting in the lava. I don't appreciate that. All right, cast special. I know we're losing health when we cast. It's fine. We have a lot to go around, and we're going to be healed after this. Remember, your health is only a resource. It's a resource to be used. A resource to be managed. I actually hit 2 of the Lerny heads with my special there, which was nice. Debuffing 2 enemies with 1 button press. I don't mind if I do, especially with the fists that can be a little more rare. Okay, we're gonna chill over here in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Timing was way off.
Hold on.
6 minutes added to the clock. That's gonna bring our total up to over 10 minutes. I can't count above 10. Not with this much sleep. I can't count above it.
Just as we were finishing cleaning up Elysium.
Another 34 encounters to go. Let's... You know what?
Not enough coin.
I'm 1 coin off!
Can wash away my boons.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Ooh, that's
Fuck
cold.
it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Should be
I wanted
useful.
another Chaos Room. I was committed. We just
That's
sold
it
our
for ASPHODEL.
2% crit strike chance, which is a pretty sizable damage increase, I'll admit. That certainly adds up over time. Would I recommend doing that? No. No, I wouldn't.
Much
That was
nicer
silly. We
climate.
got a fish here. I missed a fish early on and didn't acknowledge it. I was hoping no one would notice. No one noticed, right? Right? No one noticed?
You're mine. I caught a cob.
Okay. So we're gonna get 2 negative
Might as
chaos
well.
effects. We already can't use our cast for the next 3 rooms. What else is gonna
Heart
happen?
of the underworld.
For the next 3 encounters, your movement speed's reduced, but then our special gets really
Do
good.
what you think is best.
We're gonna take the nectar on the left-hand side. This also gives us a pomegranate. If this area has chariots, I'm actually just gonna be pissed. You may notice that we completely decimated the health of those 2 shield guys. That's because of the Daedalus hammer upgrade that we got. Whenever we do a dashing strike, which is all of the time, we're going to be piercing through their armor, so their shields don't do shit. We can just hit them. It's busted. It's really good. It's one of my favorite upgrades in the whole game, actually. We don't have enough money to buy anything from the shop. That's also a really early middle shop, isn't it? Come here. So we're gonna take the gold instead. There's also a purple fountain over on the left. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Support fire really popping off with our upgrades right now. Like I said, we attack so fast, it's just gonna fling these things out like crazy. Unfortunately, our support fire gem is only sitting, or the boon is only sitting at base quality, so it's not the greatest thing in the whole world. We'll restore a little bit of health when we enter chambers. We'll also go see Aphrodite. We are actually, I'm pretty sure, eligible to get the Aphrodite duo right now.
Told the king I tried to stop you on the way. He thought I'd have no trouble.
Well, he hasn't been fucking paying attention, my dude. We're just gonna try to eat as much of this damage and push this phase as fast as possible.
Hey, Meg.
So far, not so good. There we go, decent stun. I lost a little bit of health with my cast. I was hoping I would just kind of be able to immune a decent portion of this. It looks like if we get hit by 1 attack, the next attack does not hit us. I need to make sure privilege status is on. I need to make sure that I'm weaving in my specials. our damage could be significantly better than what it's been so far. Remember, our health is only a resource. We're not worried. You're worried.
Well done.
See you, bud.
Tell Theseus I said hi. Hi, Aphrodite.
I think I'll give you something very special this time, little...
Uh-oh, very special. Where is it? I'll take the charm, that's fine. 15% reduced damage would also be really good as well. Really, really, really good. The only reason I want to pick up the charm is because we're definitely going to be taking damage, and it's just going to make bosses easier because we're going to be getting that God Gauge charge all the time. Make sure we focus the real ones down, leave the others. We're chilling. Did my chaos effects ever wear off? Dude, my auto attack hits for nothing. Auto attack's terrible. Our attack boons in general are just bad. You hate to see it. I could focus on like trying to bring people over to the wall, maybe. Pull this guy in and try to smash him into the wall. Is that overthinking it? Another really nice thing about this weapon is we can pull in the actual soul jar that needs to be killed and not the decoys.
Good enough to eat.
But yeah, let's definitely increase our primary attack damage. He can give us health, right? Second Daedalus would be good. We'll probably encounter that again, though.
Hey, that's Achilles, isn't it?
Oh, Achilles is here?
Why, look who.
Hey, guys. How you
I thought I
doing?
might run into you, but how strange to see you face to face out here, lad. To see this place myself. I still can't quite believe any of this.
He really can't. Though I keep telling him it's true. Nothing's accomplished without risk, isn't that so? But we, of course, have you to thank, stranger. Our troubles needn't have been your concern.
Nonsense, sir. You're my friend. And Achilles. I don't know where I would even be if not for you.
Well, no need to get emotional, is there? We Myrmidons, we're not the sentimental type. Achilles is simply on break, is all. From a demanding job. You've a demanding job as well, so here. My customary gift.
Replenishes all death defiance for the next 5 chambers. Restore 30% of your life when you enter a chamber. Or extra attack damage. Extra attack damage can make the boss go by like it's nothing, dude. Especially if you're running a primary attack build, definitely keep an eye out for that.
That toll.
I have returned.
Hey, bud.
I only have a little time until my next assignment, but this shouldn't take too long.
You wretches never seem to
You're
learn,
right, it
do
shouldn't take too long.
I really don't.
Did you seriously try to snipe that kill from me? All these other witches in here and you went for that one, you greedy motherfucker? Oh yeah, the wall knockback with the witches is actually working out really well, except for when they fly over the gap that I can't walk in. Yeah, this one's working out a little weird, dude. A little weird.
They're slowing down.
I feel like we're having problems that I would have like when I was first learning the game, where like it starts out pretty strong and then we just completely hit a damage wall. And really, I think I don't want to single out Poseidon or anything. I know he's just trying his best, but I really do think this all kind of happened with the Poseidon start into a really poor Aphrodite attack. Maybe I should have sold the attack.
That's enough.
Your dash upper deals damage in an area. When using your attacker special becomes sturdy. We don't need that because we already are sturdy all the time because we're dashing. Whenever your special slays a foe, restore 2% health. That could be fine too, but I don't think we'll have too much issues with healing moving through the rest of the area. So let's get an AoE. Remember, that's only when we kill an enemy, not when we hit it. So we have a boss fight coming up really soon. It's going to be after this chamber. And like, I don't know, dude. I'm chilling. Get out of the way of those projectiles. Can I just be 100% honest about something? I don't remember how I started that sentence. I don't remember what I was talking about. So hopefully all of that made sense. Hopefully we're good. The sleep schedule boss has been one that I've always struggled with.
In the name of Hades.
I'm gonna conquer it this time, dude. It's going down. Flurry cast does nothing for a side hustle is good, but this late in the run, it's not. And I wouldn't mind just having a little bit more movement speed and zooming around. Anything to buy from this? No, we're good. And this is the shop just before the boss with 9 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. Resist some damage from foes' attacks, 10% damage reduction. And a little bit of health. We have 240 HP. Not that hard to pick up at all. Oh, there's a trick with this boss. I learned it while I was speedrunning. So what I normally do is save the Meg call for the end of the fight to kind of kill him. To kill Theseus off. Like after he goes immune, I try to focus him down with Meg. However, after they're done talking, you can walk forward and hit Meg, and it does full damage to both of them at the start. We're going to try it.
Megara.
Beware, me champion.
An intruder.
So I fucked up and I didn't hit Theseus first. But the Minotaur still got hit. He's actually going to go immune really soon. So for the first try, I'm okay with that. Oh, he actually went immune right as his spin started, which sets us up to be in a pretty good position here. Every time he moves up now, we're just going to try to charm him. It's going to keep him controlled. Keep him not damaging us, hopefully.
Can't do that.
I can charm again soon, but I can't do it yet. We just took a big hit of damage there. There it is. So his immunity already happened. We just got to finish him off now. Our damage isn't great. Let's make sure we keep privileged status on him. Let's get out when he's spinning. That acorn protected us from, or not acorn, the hilt thing we're using. Protected us from a fair bit of damage there because we would have been hit by the swing a couple times. But once he started spinning, we were just able to walk out like it was no big deal. Get out of those before they blow up. Get my pass crystal back. Dude, we are seriously zooming.
That was my friend, you bastard.
That was my friend. Where are you driving? This isn't the road, dude. What are you doing? Well, our seeking arrows are doing a good job of dealing damage. Oh, can I knock him into the wall here? While he's just talking? That would have been really funny. We have our greater call ready as well, which I'm pretty sure is enough damage to kind of just end the fight.
Lord Zeus, I need your strength.
Zeus?
Leave it to me, dearest.
How could you do that to me, Zeus? I thought we were boys. What was your favorite nephew?
That ought to shut him up. I was not about to let
All right, I went in there and I punched him. You see, I talked to my fan. You guys can't be mad at me anymore.
The rest of your existence, Shades.
I told him everything that happened. Every single thing. We're back up to a very healthy, full HP. We have 27 more chambers to go on this thing. I think we can only do 25 here. Did I just make that up? I'll try to full clear it nonetheless, and we'll see where we end up. We did use Meg in several fights so far, so we only have one use of Meg left, which means the mini bosses might actually pose a significant threat to us, a significant threat to our well-being. Hello, Cerberus. Just sitting there with his tongue out. Hey, when you look at Cerberus, which head do you look at? I always look at the one with the tongue out. I always look at the right one. The middle one appears to be the leader.
Victory.
The right one looks a little derpy. That's okay. That's what I like about him. Okay, these suck.
No thanks.
That's probably okay. Can we get a Poseidon, maybe? All right, we'll do these two and we'll see where it takes us from here. I didn't actually bother to check if I'm eligible for their duo. I think their duo just increases boon quality. I don't know if it's new boons or ones I've already picked up, or if that's even actually what it does. I should probably check that. So Aphrodite, Sweet Nectar. Any palms you find are more potent. Yeah, we've been eligible since the beginning area. Just really unlucky not to find it yet, I guess. Whoa, settle down.
No use.
I should just try to spam my special in these situations and knock these guys back into barriers. I think it's going to be our best way of doing damage. Yeah, look at that. That was pretty good, dude. Come to bait. Immediately get poisoned. God damn it, dude. I hate poison. The poison certainly adds a lot of drama. Don't get me wrong. But would the game be better without it? Honestly, I'm not sure. Oh, he's in a good corner spot here. Oh, yeah, bounce off those walls. We do have a charm. Let's go ahead and just charm this little guy who still managed to poison me.
Poisoned.
Poisoned again. Charm again. This should be the last wave here, hopefully.
Time to collect.
All right, Poseidon.
In the name of Hades.
Think duo. Ooh, your boons with knockaway effects shove enemies multiple times. That's great. His legendary effect. Love to see it. Love to see it. We also have 2 Aphrodite pickups we could get back at the start. Really? Okay.
I can't.
So let's see this in action. Yeah, that was a one-shot. That was a one-shot because the guy hit the wall. 197 gold. We don't need anything from there. Yo, this keepsake really has made this run, like, not that bad on health at all. I really noticed it on that boss. On the Minotaur specifically. When he was trying to spin and attack me, how easy it was to just completely disengage. I also think if you were doing extreme... Whoa! You see that pop? Whoa! I also think if you were doing extreme measures for Hades, that this might be a decent protection item. Specifically if you get caught by his double spin a lot. Like I do. Because I think it'll make... Like, you'll get hit by the first one, take a shit ton of damage, but then the second one, it doesn't really matter where you're positioned. I think the immunity time will carry over no problem. Could just be wrong. Could just be wrong. We're not doing extreme measures for right now. This is only on 3. Maybe I should just get used to running the game like that. I did say that. I did say I was going to do that. But that was until, you know, we did the 32 heat. And now I can just kind of fucking relax. Funny enough, we didn't even kill Hades with 32 heat. All right, we got their duo when there's fucking no pomegranates left in the game except for 1. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Really appreciate that. And okay, feeling great. Good. Let's go ahead and get this pomegranate too. This will probably be the boss if I had to guess. You know what? The special damage there was pretty respectable. Maybe I shouldn't diss the pomegranate too much. This guy's just getting sucked around, dude. He gets pulled in, knocked back again, pulled back in. The whiplash. That's what we could call this build. Give him the whiplash.
Storage chamber. The power of the gods.
Yeah, let's make the whiplash better, dude. Fuck it.
Entire sack of something.
It's a sack of satyrs. I thought that was pretty clear. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna do anymore. We'll just level it up again with something else. I have ideas.
Ferocious guardian to move aside.
See you later, sir.
Thank you, boy.
Well, Zagreus, even if I vanquish you, arriving here is a sufficient feat.
Ooh, he hit us with boiling blood first, which is going to increase the damage of any attack that he does. Luckily, we dodged that no problem. I'm gonna try to fixate on these skulls and make sure they don't do too much. I'm trying to push him into the water. Can I slam him into walls? We don't have the increased damage for knockback effects on bosses, so our damage here isn't gonna be that great. However, we do have a lot of health. 3 reses. We could take a lot of punishment. Like, a lot of punishment. And we become sturdy, and we can heal if we dash after we take damage. We have a full charge. I don't want to use it yet. I want him to go immune one more time. I'm really just pumping with the special here. Second he comes out of this, which he's taking forever for.
Who dares threaten my little
All right,
goblin?
free 2,500 HP. Damage, whatever.
That meddlesome goddess of love.
She does beat you up pretty often, my dude. Yeah, I mean, look how safe this has been, honestly. With the sturdy and the keepsake, I've been hit a lot, and we haven't even gone through our first health bar yet.
Come on and die.
I'm actually really impressed. I don't know about that tracking, though. I don't know if I'm impressed by that tracking. There's a spin. We can go in after that. We almost have another Aphrodite ready to go. 1 bar away. Yo, he's not even, like, reacting. Ooh, that trap hurt. Oh, that trap almost hurt.
We're not finished.
Go home.
All right, after this immunity is done,
Meg, help.
like right now.
I like the sound of that.
Wait, did that cancel his attack? Is it because I charmed him? Yo, overall,
Blast.
mixed emotions about that run. It seemed like we weren't really living up to its potential, but hey, it still got the job done, dude.
You, Zagreus. I
Still got the job done.
remain.
Goodbye, Father.
See you later, Pep.
In the name of Hades.
That was an 18-minute run, which is not bad at all. Current streak, 6 escapes in a row. Best streak is 8? We could get that up to 10, no problem. I don't really ever look at that. I don't ever strive for a high streak. Well, there you go. Aspect of Talos with Poseidon knockback. Suck him in, push him out, give him whiplash, dude.
Not yet.
Oh, just let me leave. This is fine.
Upon the surface realm, the mortal-loving prince would doubtless find that death still comes in a variety of different forms. One of the most common, yet perhaps least interesting, involves simply waiting long enough until...
Death. The slow, insidious killer.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, look how much darkness we have just sitting there ready to go.
Megara, you ever been in love with somebody?
Yes, you stupid.
Yes.
Who?
Shut up.
Should check the garden.
Oh, we should check the garden. Shit, what's going on in the garden? Hey, guys, how are you?
You've been doing great out there lately, Zagreus.
Doing okay. You know, I'm on a 6 streak.
You are a hard worker.
Wait, is that all they wanted to say?
It's Mount Olympus.
Or did I mess it up? Dude, Pop literally just called me a hard worker. He doesn't even know. You don't even know, Pep. All right, if I swap Fated Authority over to the other one and then spend 1,000 darkness, that should mean... There it is, Nyx's Mirror. Achievement unlocked. That's 1 rank of everything on the mirror. Fuck yeah, my dude. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be back soon with more Hades in the future. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.